Hello and thank you for joining me. This is Freewill Tarot. My name is Harmony, and this reading is going to be for the sign of Libra. Hello, Libra, and thank you for being here with me. I start out doing my messages by giving you a couple of messages Spirit wants you to hear in the very beginning, and then we'll go into the tarot portion of your reading. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. You have the thinking man here, Libra. So what this is saying that some of you will have a male figure that comes into your life. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. There will be a male figure that comes into your life that is going to assist you at this time. Now, it could be assist you in giving you new information. It could be directing you to new things, new wisdom, new insight. But whoever this male is, it is sent here for you from Spirit, from God and Spirit, right, to guide you, to give you more insight or more direction to help you along your path here, okay? It's called the thinking man. So be open to meeting new people. It doesn't have to be in a relationship form. It is just someone that is coming in that has been directed by God and Spirit to help you along your journey at this time, to give you some information or some kind of direction here for your highest good, okay? You also have, you know, you'll usually get one, but you guys got two, so I'm going to try to go to those two for you, Libra. The first one you have is the receiving card, okay? And the other one is the boldness. So let's go ahead and read the receiving card. It says, to manifest, you must be open to receiving as much as you give, Libra. Practice saying yes to support, love opportunities without hesitation. So they're calling on you this time to be open to receiving help. Again, you have the thinking man here. So they want you to receive help from outside forces. They don't want you to kind of be stuck or being in a position like you'll do it yourself or keeping everything to yourself and saying you'll figure it out yourself. Even if it's not with the usual people, there is going to be someone guided to you that you need to be open enough to allow them to help you or to give you some kind of advice or guidance or feedback here, okay? To point you in the right direction. So be open to receive help here. They say you need to be able to receive as much as you give. You also have the boldness card here, okay, Libra? So they're calling on you to be bold and make bold change and bold decisions at this time. So let's go ahead and read this as well. It says, great achievements come from daring to take action. Step into your power fearlessly. Make a bold move today and take the leap you have been hesitating on taking. So for some of you, it is some things that you've maybe been pondering about. You maybe felt it in your spirit, that it's a new direction or something that you feel like you needed to do, that yet you've been hesitating on doing it, whether it is looking for a new job, whether it's leaving a job, whether it's ending a relationship, maybe it's breaking an addiction or a habit, but it is something that you have been holding back on doing that you know personally to you that it's time that you do it. So Spirit is calling on you at this time to be bold and take the action to go ahead and do that, okay? So again, with that, let's go ahead and get into the tarot portion of your reading here, Libra. You also, before I get there, it keeps directing me to it, so I'm going to go. It is telling you guys to have faith here, Libra. Okay, so I'm going to read this real quick as well. It says, faith sustains manifestation even if there's no visible evidence. Keep believing. Strength is in your faith. Affirm that everything is yours and is working in your favor, okay? So they want you to continue to have faith even if things have not panned out the way that you hoped or not, you know, you don't see it in your physical world right now. This is telling you as you're looking at this reading to continue to have faith because it is going to manifest and go in your favor. It's all in divine timing here, okay? Now, the overall energy in your tarot reading, you guys start out here with the Two of Wands. So this is being at a crossroads here, or being at two minds, or two roads that you can go down. One, but it's a time that you need to choose. It's a time for you guys to be able to walk away from things. Here you have the Eight of Cups with that Two of Wands. So it's a time for you to walk away from old emotional wounds, baggage, depression, things that hold you back, things that keep you in a cycle of a loop here, okay? It is time for you to finally walk away and release some things here, Libra. Whether that's an old relationship, an old identity, an old habit, things that you keep doing and you go right back to your comfort zone. So like it's like something happens and then you deal with the problem and then you go right back into your old routine. But when those things happen, they are wake-up calls. They are there to get our attention that is something in our life that needs to change. It's something that needs to come to an end. If we don't end them and we just we take care of the problem, we go right back, then it's going to happen again because it's something trying to shake you awake. That is something that you need to walk away from. It's finally time for you to release some things here for some of you, okay? And again, that could be why they're sending you some kind of guidance or help here with the thinking man here. And again, a call for you to take bold action, all right, to finally release some things. Here you have some of you could have been thinking about moving, relocating, maybe traveling or going down a new path. I feel like some of you have moved or thinking about moving or have moved or, maybe changing jobs, anything to that effect. But this is in your recent past here, right, where that could have happened for some of you. I do feel like a lot of you have been through a lot here, Libra. You've had a lot of challenges in your life. It's a lot of things you had to overcome. Here with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior card. This is someone that has been through a lot of battles in their life, but yet they're still determined to persevere and move forward to have what it is that they desire to have. They still believe that they can attain or have what it is that they want, and they do everything they can to do it and have it. So this is you. This is your energy, okay? But at the same time, you are at the level of the number 9, so that is a time for you to almost get to a completion stage, right? And how do we go to the whole completion stage and finally getting the rewards that we seek and getting out of this fight or flight mode here is taking the advice that we're guided to take and releasing and walking away from things that no longer serve us, right? We have to be strong enough to release and let go of things. You also have the World card here, again, telling me that you have new things getting ready to come into your world here, Libra. Some of you is going to be new love. Some of you is going to be in projects. Some of you is going to be just a new spiritual, more awakening or connection that you have with yourself and the divine here, okay? When it comes to your home or even some kind of celebration here, maybe you have, I feel like some of you are having some kind of, I feel like it's a focus around family. Okay, that's what I got with this reading. There's a focus around family and working together or trying to build something together or some kind of gathering. It's still like things are kind of up in the air when it comes to family. Maybe there has been some kind of arguments or disagreements or some kind of heartbreaks or, things that have happened over a period of time. But for me, there's a call here when it comes to family and working together and trying to restructure and rebuild here for some of you. And Spirit is calling on you to have strength here as you go through some of these things and try to reestablish and maybe rebuild something here. If you have been hurt, emotionally wounded in the past, maybe dissatisfied with some relationships that you had, it is a call for you to renew yourself and renew how you see that. Okay, those things are lessons. Lessons becomes blessings, right? We learn from those things. We don't learn to hold ourselves back. We learn, who we are, okay, in those moments. There is, some of you could be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here. There is a big emphasis around family in this reading for some of you. That's going to shake out in different ways. There is a ending and a new beginning in this reading as well. So it's some doors that need to be closed by you, Libra. In order for you to open up new doors, you have to close the old doors behind you. You can't just leave all the doors open. So it's time for you to really reflect on where it is that you want to go and be strong enough to close certain doors here, okay? Because Spirit is inviting you to something new here, okay? It says the idealistic offer is being presented rather in love, creative endeavors, or new opportunities, okay? So you do have the invitation card where you are being invited to go down a new path of life here. You also have the Judgment card with the Page of Swords. So what this tells me is, Libra, that Spirit is calling on you to speak your truth at this time with the Judgment card. And he's calling you to speak your truth because it's not for you to hold it within you at this time. It's hard. You know, you are the scales. Um, that is your sign. You're the balance. You're the scale. So when things are out of balance, they need you to kind of step in and kind of weigh out and make things more balanced and fair. So how do you do that? Is by speaking your truth. It's by speaking what it is that you need to say instead of just holding it in, right? But you need to do it with discernment. You need to do it in a certain way where you're not cutting people with your tongue, but you are saying what needs to be said so it can balance things out in a justice and fair way, right? But there is a call to action for you to speak your truth and not just hold it within here. And what that'll do is open up a new direction for you. That's the hand of God offering you a new beginning here. There's a new beginning all around this reading for you here, Libra. It says you're at the threshold of a new venture. Your passion is the key to unlocking what is next. So you do have the doors are being open for you. You have the new, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands here. You have the Ace of Wands here twice, and I believe you have the Ace of Swords. So you have new beginnings all around this reading. So it is time for you to kind of close the door on old things and start to look forward to new things here, right? And Spirit is really calling on you. Remember, you had in this one receiving card here. I'm going to put this back up front, where it was telling you that the more that you give, you have to be open enough to receive as well, right? Don't close yourself off. Don't get so caught up in anger or dissatisfied that you don't allow yourself to be open. Don't allow when you've gotten hurt or disappointed that you allow those things to keep you stuck and, you know, stubborn. All right? And don't allow yourself to give so much to a situation that you're trying to hold on to that keeps you stuck here, okay? It says boundaries are essential. Compassion doesn't mean self-sacrifice. So, again, I really feel like a lot of you Libras need to hear that, right? Compassion doesn't mean self-sacrifice. You can care for your loved ones, family, and friends. You can care for others in relationships, but that doesn't mean that you sacrifice yourself. That doesn't mean you always give of yourself. And you still, you know, end up losing, right? It doesn't mean that you just sit there and take, you know, what other people do and give you, and you're left with nothing or feeling like you have to be the one to come and fix everything, okay? It's a time for you to recover here. You do have the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse, which is the way I like to see it. Where it's time for you where you have been emotionally dissatisfied in the past, maybe in relationship, maybe with family, maybe with friends, for you to look at that God is offering you something new. He's offering you a new way, okay? And you have to be willing to take this. You have to be willing to go in a new direction here. It says, as you move through the heartache, you find meaning in the experience here, okay? So this is a time for you to learn and grow here. And it's not the time for you to self-sacrifice yourself, okay? Again, some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a Pisces, a Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini is showing up in this reading for some of you as well. Okay? Listen, Libra. If you do meet someone that is giving you advice, it could be showing up in like a male. Okay? You don't have to be in a relationship with this person. This has nothing to do with a relationship. This is where God is sending someone that can help shine a light or give you some more insight or guidance into a certain direction that is going to be beneficial for you. Is calling on you to continue to have faith and continue to move down a certain direction. It's calling on you to actually release some things, people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and to be strong enough to do that here. It's also calling on you to be open to receive insight and new, you know, direction for yourself. You know, don't just give, be open to receive as well. That is what I have for you, Libra. Please let me know if this helped you. You can leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe. I do new readings every week, so please hit the notification bell. And please come back again. Until then, bye for now.